Dee. We normally have music, but it's for free.
Scabba-da-doo, scabba-da-hey, da-da-da-da-da. It's a beautiful day. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to stream music that I pay for through artlist.io because this streams over on Mad Hatter's channel. And you all know that because 44 of you are over there. Jerks. And only 18 here.
You jerks. Well, no, they're not jerks to me. Those are
the anger inside of me is at a level it shouldn't be, probably. So I apologize. But it's there. And it's your fault. That's always audience. That's always good for the audience, right?
It's all right. What are we? So this is what are we calling this? Holothon week 6, week 7?
Yep.
You're right, Johnny?
Yep. I think it's 7.
Yeah.
Every Friday, the Holothon. We should just call it
every Friday.
That's the name of our stream, I guess.
Yeah. Every Friday, the Holothon.
Yes. Jealous as usual because of you.
Yeah. There you go. My buddy Joey. My Joey Halom. All right. Let's while you get your stuff together, Johnny, since there's so many Hatterites in the chat, I'm gonna say hi to the chat, okay? I'm gonna break them off something. You gotta break them off something. City of Compton. All right, here we go. We got Gotham Stalker first. Never had the Technodrome as a kid. Really wanted, though. I think my daughter needs this. Yeah, right. Okay, it's always for your daughter, right? Alpha Magnus, RC, all about the villains. Lord Hoagie here with his Hoagies. Also, his daughter needs this. Okay, all our daughters need the Technodrome. Gotham Stalker again. I hate that when you count it twice. You know what I mean? You say hello twice.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve it twice.
No.
If he's on my channel.
I know that guy. Well, yeah, maybe I'll say it twice, like for him being on your channel. You know what I mean? Nick Gregory, Lee Howell, the Bushman. Hello, happy Friday night. It's not how he speaks. Frankie Rivera is right here with the Let's Freaking Go and the awesome thumbnail or avatar, whatever. Controversial Toys, my guy Controversial, my guy JG, KJ, okay, with the first, but he's not first. Arthur Castillo with the Good Morning Gentleman with the prayer hands. He's got to pray. You got Boyle with the morning. You got Elio with the what's up, everybody. You got Mario, not to be confused with Mario Luigi. It's Jay Gonzo, Wild West 1981. Let's just go through these. Bjork, where is that? Oh God, did I freeze up? Broken Biome, and so much more, Johnny.
Yeah, as soon as you had to go fast, you fell apart. You're like, let's just go through them.
Yeah.
Hey, how about
guys?
Furiosa
Don't
Road?
you worry. What happened?
How about Furiosa? And if you haven't watched it, I said Furiosa Road like an idiot. Just watched it last night. Wow.
Yeah.
So here are the spoilers. No.
Oh no.
Yeah, she eventually meets up with Mad Max. But that's the sequel. So, do recommend it. That's a side note. It's really fresh in my mind. Really great movie. Good times and great oldies. But today is a special day because we're going live right now. We're live. So you're welcome, everyone. And that's all I got to say about that.
Johnny's a little frazzled today. It's okay.
Yeah, I forgot how to do this. It's been so long.
Yeah. I'm very jealous that you saw Furiosa. I don't like that you just jumped over that. We got to discuss because that's man, you watched that thing pretty early. I mean, that thing just came out.
Yeah, came out last night. That's how early I watched it. It was also great because it was the larger theater room, but there was maybe 8 people in there total.
Yeah.
So it was perfect. When I bought the tickets, there were people seated next to us, but they never showed up.
Got it. Damn it, I'm dying to watch that. I love Fury Road.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Just makes you want more out of that universe.
Yeah. Hey, John, do you think that I could be? Do you think I could be like an extra or a character in the Mad Max universe? Do you think I would fit?
Yeah. And since the character types are all pretty fresh in my mind, if you remember in Fury Road, all the people who were begging for the water from Immortan Joe,
Right?
a lot of them were kind of like inbred and deformed and had like gross things, or maybe they were like hunchbacks and they got boils, the war boys with their boils,
Right.
you know.
Right.
I think that would have been ideal for you. They'd be like, oh, actually, we don't need hair and makeup. Just get on in there. We're gonna put you front and center, begging for the water.
I see. Okay. I mean,
But that's just
do
me.
we
That's
not
how.
do we not need hair and makeup because they're gonna like wrap me up like in like bandages and stuff like that? So it's like unnecessary.
No, a
kind
lot of those
thing, or-
characters didn't have like, they didn't. Their clothing was hard to come by, right? Because they're just very poor. So a lot of the men are just like frail and
Okay.
no shirts. They just have like a loincloth or whatever, and they're water from Immortan Joe. Quickly, get it.
Yeah, I don't like. I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna be like a war boy, but you basically reduced me to the worst of the Mad Max universe. Basically, I
I
thought
mean,
it was
those
gonna
are
be kind of
very
like
important characters. We're telling, with storytelling, that's what's important, is the story is being told, and
that's right.
characters are welcome.
The importance of the story is at the foundation of cinema.
That's right.
Right, okay.
And without
Right.
good characters, it all falls apart. So,
Okay.
you help make that movie a success. That's all I'm saying. Alternate
Thank you.
universe, your cast, your up front, hunched boils, deformities.
No, I got it.
Immortan Joe, he's giving us the gasoline.
Yeah, I
That's
got.
good.
You know, I got a character. I got a character for you in the Mad Max universe. You ready for it?
Covered in hatter bumps.
This is Johnny in the Mad Max universe. Hey, what happened? You are the guy when they talk about before society collapsed.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, here's what people were, but they didn't have the metal to live now. You know what I mean? And then they show like you kind of walking happily down the street, and you're like, "What's that? An atom bomb?" And then like, that's it. That's the
Yeah.
it just does that thing. Oh no! Here's what happened.
Life. What a happy
Yeah,
life.
you're
Not have to
watching the
live in a
atom bomb,
wasteland.
and you do that thing where you adjust your glasses, and the bomb gets closer, like whoa, and then just kind of like spreads over you, and then that's it. That's now we're back to me and my boils.
And then they just refer to me as Johnny Vapors. But hey, that's great. I'm don't have to live in the collapsed society.
Right.
So,
you don't want to live there.
I'm welcome to
That's
it.
true. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Technodrome. Am I right?
Technodrome. Are we right, bro?
So this is a very interesting thing. So if you all haven't noticed, there's an Amazon link on the screen, and I'm going to do something for you all because I'm not really rude to the audience if they're on my channel. So this link is only for people on my channel. Oh, it's too long.
Oh, you fucked up.
All right, give me a second. Give me a second. Hey.
All right, while you do that,
let's do the song.
Even Plastic Pizza says I should be a war boy. Let's keep on going.
Let's keep
That'll
on.
be collecting habits.
I'm gonna get this to
Mike
y'all.
Family here, my guy.
Don't worry.
Johnny
I shall supply a link that actually works. There you go. All right, so save the link. We don't know when it's going to go up, but look at that. Look at that last thing in the title.
The last thing in the title. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Amazon exclusive. That's gonna be just great. That's not gonna cause a headache. You know what? It's tough to even know because like first instinct is how Here's what I think is going to be why it's going to be a shit show, because I don't think Playmates has any metrics for how well their stuff sells. I don't think if they know if does anybody does Playmates stuff, the re-release stuff, does it sell real well? Does it not sell? Sometimes I see it sitting on shelves. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. Like, are they hot? I can't tell, but I know because this is going to be an exclusive and everybody wants a Technodrome. I can already feel in my bones that this is going to be a fucking shit show.
Yeah. I mean, important thing for anybody that doesn't know, this is what we see on screen here. So this is a Playmates Technodrome, not like a NECA thing or something. So as far as space goes, it's the same thing that this little kid has in this image. He can do it. We did it when as kids. So yeah, maybe Playmates doesn't know what the heck is going on, but I will say when those Mutant Mayhem figures came out, they were selling out like hotcakes. Now they're always stocked. Same thing with Jakks Pacific Mario figures. They're just like constantly on the shelf, and I'm wondering, are they still being sold a year later, or are they just still there?
Yeah, but they weren't like exclusives.
No.
So
Right.
that's what I'm fearing, is that this being an exclusive is going to and I don't think they have, maybe the chat can correct me, but I don't think they have ever released or re-released the Technodrome, have they?
I don't think so, because they still go for like I'm sure we'll see here. This is an open one. It looks like it's in great condition. $365 on eBay.
Oh my God, this is going to be such a shit show, dude.
Yeah, look at this one's in great condition, still opened for $326. So how much is one in box?
Oh man, yeah, look it up on eBay. Yeah, Technodrome in box.
$10,000. I mean, that's probably not.
No, or sold listings.
God, I'm in a private browser. I don't have to log in for that, right? What's the easy way to do this?
You know what?
Jesus Christ, this one's 12.5. It's the same guy. That's why. 650. This is not new in box.
Technodrome in box.
$7,500. This one's in a plastic shell. Very on brand. That's stupid. So these people basically, and I've already seen this comment. I've already seen the comment that people are like mad that it's getting re-released. They're mad because of these things, because it's $10,000 or $7,500 or whatever it is for these prices, 600 open or whatever, $400 open. These people are mad that it's getting re-released. Well, couple things. When Playmates re-releases stuff, it's not always the same. The van, the party wagon van, is like, it doesn't have all the stickers, right? There's some minor changes here or there. The figures, I don't know enough about what the figure changes, but they're never identical to the originals, so people still want the originals. Plus, the original, the vintage thing, is always going to have more value than the re-released thing. But because of $400, re-releasing it means more collectors can enjoy something without being like, oh my God, this is so stupid. That's a toy that I had when I was a kid. I just want to have it because I want that shelf of memories. I'm not going to spend $400. It's stupid just to have this nice kind of thing to remind me of that. So
what are they,
I don't
are they
care.
mad because of the, are they mad because of the value, like the value drops, they think?
Yeah. Or that the people they're less likely to sell theirs, even if it holds the value, because so many collectors will just go, oh, it's $45 or whatever they're going to sell it for.
Johnny, you know what I have to say to that? You know what I have to say to that?
Say it.
Well, I can't play the song because I don't want to get copyright song. But how does it go with the Weekend? Save your tears for another day. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, girl, because I'm gonna get a fucking Technodrome. Oh, girl, that's what I gotta say to that. Listen, guys that have the Technodrome, you got a fucking Technodrome. Cool. So now, we're going to get, if we can get this, a Technodrome. Your stuff will still have value because it's still the original Technodrome. It'll have differences. Okay. So, you know, there you go.
Also, why do you care? I thought you bought it because you wanted it. Oh, you're just trying to flip it. Okay, well, eat my butthole. Square Rabbit 1 comes in to the chat, says $4.99 for you because you showed up on time today. I think we were still a little bit late because Mad Hatter and I were chit-chatting about some stuff. We're trying to do something that we're gonna play a little bit later today, and I had to do some workarounds to get it. But thank you so much, Square Rabbit. Now you read the rest because they're not mine.
Well, let's just go.
So all from the Starman.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me just go just through these chats right here real quick. I was off to see you playing with Flipboard with Ace Visit. Can't wait to get my butthole. Thank you, sir. I'm going to do a video on the test shot. There is a test shot. And also, I will just say unselfishly that Aces, and Johnny, sorry, you weren't there, so you don't have this scoop. But just since I'm here, I'm going to mention the scoop because kind of on the inside that way. Aces of Aviation look freaking amazing, and so does that Marshall. And yes, it's more expensive than Classified because it's a niche, more boutique figure. But holy God, if Classified, G.I. Joe Classified could make head sculpts like that, oh my Lord, it would be phenomenal. But you can get the Ace of Aviation. It's like the perfect pilot figures. Okay. Why are you leaving LA? LA's too expensive. All right. I'm out of here, boys. Fingers crossed, all goes well. Today, find out, and I can just GTFO. And I'm only going to be going maybe an hour and a half south to the Temecula Valley, baby. And so that's where I'm going to be stationed, right sandwiched right between LA and San Diego. Nice area. Don't have to live with crazies, with fucking crazy homeless person screaming outside my window, cars, fumes, this and that. Like, fuck all that. Fuck LA.
And I'm sorry that I'm always screaming outside your window.
You're always, Johnny, always screaming outside my window with his glasses. And then now we got to get to I Am the Starman with the super chats. He said, for the $1.99, said, I took a trip to Florida last week. Okay. Is this a story? Oh, he's got a whole story here, Johnny. There's a whole breadcrumb here. And then another super chat saying, and I got lost in the bad part of town. Okay. Where's this going? And he said, then I found myself under a bridge, and who did I see? And then the next one. So those are all my super chats. The last one is for you. No, actually, sorry. That last one is me too. But Johnny Nostalgia. And oh wait, there's more. He offered to help me in exchange for a favor. Oh my God, I kind of like this. This is a breadcrumbing story here. Long story short, I tested positive for Hatter bumps. There you go. Was that it? That was wow. Well, I love the story. That has to be a first. The first storytelling super chat. And I'm a proud recipient of that. But Johnny, this was a story about you, so you should actually be even happier that we were here to see this whole chain super chat. Okay, I think what a day.
What a day!
Thank you. I Am the Starman.
Yep. As I realize that these are all for you.
Right. Oh wait, and I don't want to forget. Sorry, John. On a separate.
No, you shouldn't forget.
Skew Rabbit 1 $4.99. Can't believe Johnny Latefelter slowing you down again. Okay, done with my $10 back and forth.
How funny though is that he doesn't know it's you showing up 2 minutes before we go live, and then we got to figure stuff out.
I know,
but I'm not going to say anything.
Right, even though you've said it, I think 3 times now. Yeah, guys, sorry, it was me that was late. But you got to also remember, Johnny, for him, it's like midday. For me, it's like I got to wake up at with the fucking rooster. I saw like a rooster sleeping when I woke up. I was like, hey, rooster. All right, that's the end of that bit. It's fucking corny. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for the
deep corn. You just couldn't stop, could you?
This is why we love each other, Johnny. That's one thing. You know what? People don't know that you and I, we're not shy to say that we love each other, right? Is that okay? I mean,
inside and out?
Inside and out. There you go. Both physically and mentally. Whoa, wait, I meant no.
So Ryan wants to know if I mean, I looked up this proper replica sword. I saw it before last stream. You weren't aware of it, but it's like a 1-to-1 replica, I believe. Have you looked this up?
A 1-to-1 replica of what?
The sword, the master sword.
No, but they always have. Is it an official one or is it like a custom one? Because I'm always seeing like custom sword. Oh, okay. And no, I have not seen it.
We'll look it up. Okay, you got time right now. We don't have anything going on.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna look it up right now. Hey, chat. Just I'm gonna go silent for a second. I'm gonna look up.
Then shut up. Timbo from Limbo. June 1st is my bro's birthday. June 5th is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your bro. How about that?
And happy birthday to you.
Not yet.
Well, not yet. Oh, this is cool. Wait, is this the one?
Technodrome. I'm gonna buy this one.
Amazon?
I don't know. You're looking it up. Cool. I can't see your screen. But yeah, what do you all right, chat? Chicky chat. Let us know down in the comments, the live stream comments. Be sure to like the live stream, by the way. You have to exit the live chat to do that, which is real dumb. Let us know down in the comments. What do you think of this thing being re-released? Are you excited? Yeah. Do you not give a crap because it's vintage and you're like me, Johnny New Toys?
So Johnny, since you're Johnny New Toys, is it safe to assume you never had a Technodrome?
Huh? Why? Because I had one when I was a kid, of course.
Oh, but well, you just called yourself Johnny New Toys, so don't look at me like I'm an asshole.
Right, saying that I won't buy it now. I don't care that it's getting re-released because I want new stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Like a redesigned, something new altogether kind of thing.
I never had a Technodrome as a kid.
That's a bummer. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So this
somehow I had this, even though all I really wanted was the sewer layer. I didn't have that, but somehow the Technodrome happened.
I didn't have really a lot of playsets when I was a kid. The only playset that I know that I had Grayskull, I had Snake Mountain, no Ninja Turtle playsets. I did have Mumra's Tomb, but that's a very small playset, still a playset. I think that might be it. I really didn't have a lot of playsets. There was not a lot of cash, Johnny, growing up. There's not a lot of shit-ching. So so I will be in on this. I'm just hoping it doesn't become a shit show, which I have a feeling it will.
Yeah, because of Amazon exclusive, you mean?
Because it's an Amazon exclusive.
But as long as the inventory is there, you can trust Amazon and you can probably get it anywhere in the world and it's free shipping. So it's also kind of, if they're like, hey, we're going to do this Amazon exclusive, but the quantities are going to be there because we're Playmates. And now we're funneling all of them in through one source, then there's potential for this to go really, really well. On the flip side, they could be saying that, well, because it's an exclusive, it's going to be like trying to get a Batmobile from McFarlane, and it's just going to be sold out.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't trust that Playmates knows its audience. I don't trust that they know how hot this is going to be.
But, I mean, come on. They know their audience. They wouldn't re-release all this stuff if they didn't.
Okay.
They have the data. They've been around so long that they know that's why they're making this. That's why they're making those really dumb orange peel ones.
Okay. All right, chat. You heard that? Johnny thinks that Playmates has this, that they have this under control. I think the wheels are gonna fall off as soon as it comes out. And we'll see who's right.
Okay.
But so before we see who's right.
Sorry. Go ahead. Say what you need to say.
Put your hands on your mouse and keyboard. Continue.
Briar Shin says it's an instant buy, which is great. Yeah. We don't know how much it's going to be. What do we think? $50?
Yeah, $50, I think.
$50 seems fair, right? I mean, they made the Mutant Mayhem sewer layer was how much? Was it $50? Or was it more?
No, I think that was
like $100.
A little more. but I think this will be like $50. I don't think.
Our boy Reed says he's super pumped they are re-releasing this. I'm always in favor of re-releases. Yes, save that money, baby.
Re-releases.
Greg's working on his Flipboard cosplay to get that animated set from you. We still got to see what your cosplay looks like, because right now you look like you're cosplaying as a guy that works in a pawn shop.
That's true. Also, before I get beat up by Greg, I don't know if did I ever made the bet that he would get the animated set.
Or is this a weapon? Is this a weapons store?
But I still need to see this cosplay, huh?
Where is he? Can you tell?
What are you looking? What are you looking for
down here? Well, or his profile picture. Trying to figure out where he's from.
Oh, you're trying to figure out where he is? He'll probably tell you. I do want to see that cosplay though.
Yeah, for sure. He does look like he's got the muscles for it though.
No, not.
Look at those arms. He's got the chest and the arms.
You gotta remember Flipboard's based on me, so you gotta kind of have muscles like me.
Oh, right. And eat a few extra Twinkies there, Greg. Get that front sticking out. The front belly area needs to be further out from the breasts. Controversial Toys is buying 4 Technodromes.
I'm not even that fat.
I don't know. I've never seen your tum-tums. I've never seen your little tummies. But I've also said you were the deformed guy in Mad Max. So I
know. How dare you?
Take everything so serious. God,
I'm taking it real seriously, Johnny.
Okay, I'm happy this is being released. He's definitely buying one. You put your NECA turtles in it, right? I'm excited to get a complete one. I never had this as a kid, but I'm hoping to get one for my kid. Well, that'll be nice. That'll be a memory for sure, depending on the age of the kid. I've never had a Technodrome. Well, now's the chance, James. Open, please. Eddie says, I never had it, so want it. I wants it. Like me, he's going to put his Dragon Ball figures into it. I had the sewer lair. Oh, Vexen Toys, you jerk. So jealous. I would have been coming over to your house all the time as a kid. I would have brought my Technodrome. We're like, can we just swap for like a month? I hope they don't pull the BS like they did with the Turtle Blimp. I don't want a half and half set. I don't know what happened.
What did they do?
I don't know.
What did they do with the Turtle Blimp? Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't get it. Half and half, like the coffee creamer.
The only one in Raleigh that you need to know about that's in Raleigh is called Crow Mag Toys. So I guess
look at you with the Raleigh knowledge.
These guys. Website takes forever to load. Because they probably have images that are too big.
By the way, Johnny, it's pronounced rally. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. So that thing is $2 cheaper than Ollie's, which it does have the Ollie sticker on there, but at least it's $2 cheaper than Ollie's. So
Ollie,
they're not gonna remove it. Oh, that's cheaper than Target. So it's a used store. Sometimes they have a couple new things, but it's like 99% older used things. So don't expect. There's a lot of Ollie stuff on this homepage. Don't expect anything wild on a lot of the older things, because things will just be priced as expected, I guess you could say, for used toys.
This is a local comic store that also is online?
No comics. They're just toys, but they do have an online presence. Yeah.
Okay. Pro Mag Toys.
Yep. So that'll be the spot. I mean, there are things if you want to go outside the area that I've not been to. If you want to drive like an hour, you could go to Hero Source Collectibles. That's John from Geek Dad Life. Jay's buddy.
Oh yeah, Johnny from Geek Dad Life.
Yeah, you got more super chats. I do not, so please go ahead and read those.
Guys, just so you know, I told Johnny many times, why don't we just do a thing where we split the super chat? So he's kind of eating not his own medicine, but like, I tried to make it simple for the
right. But the problem is YouTube takes a huge portion of super chats, which we don't really know how much that is. We could probably find that out. But then it's like, okay, so you get that, those fees go out, and then we have to go back to the stream, add it all up, and then go, okay, and then you get half of that. That's Jay's voice of an idiot.
You
get half.
I'm just saying, guys, does that sound like it's that hard to do? At the end of the month, you just cut it in half and then give the other guy. But okay, I'm just saying. Controversial toys right here. I'm buying G, all of the Technodromes. Thank you, Casper. With the super chat, he's buying, but he's going to buy $5 less of Technodromes now, because he had to give that to me. So, but yeah, Johnny, maybe you got to rethink the super chat plan. Let's keep going here. I was surprised that it's only $8. Honestly, this wait, so it is $80? Okay. Did they say that?
$80 hurts.
Yeah, that kind of hurts. I didn't know that was the thing. Okay. I think it's going to be 80-ish. People seem to be saying 80. It was listed as 80. Oh, it was listed as 80 before being taken down.
Interesting.
Maybe they were like, take it down. It's not 80, it's 50.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I forgot to take a note for Senate. That would be nice. I pre-ordered the Technodrome for Senate. That would be nice if it was actually. Wait. So is it up for pre-order?
By the time I saw any of this, the pre-order, it was like this, currently unavailable. But maybe it was up for just a minute and people were able to snatch it.
Maybe. Although controversial toys with the $2 super chat saying Technodrome is $79.99 verified.
Dang.
Just seeing how long they have been sound tuning for this piece. They won't crack it out so just to make a handful. The release. Okay, so maybe it will be plentiful. 80 sounds like it's beating inflation. Hope is a 1-1 shame.
Yeah, I assume some stickers and things will not be the same though. If the past is anything to.
Yeah, probably. Say. Mark Matt with the $5. Flipboard, a Technodrome. Your kingdom for a Technodrome. Yes. Thank you, sir. It's gonna be a shit show. Okay. I think that now I'm terrified because let me take a look and see where's the link for this.
I've been dropping it in my life. If that
it's in Johnny's live.
Apparently not helpful.
Somebody said Yokai Custom said Technodrome was up very briefly. Is that fucking true? What the fuck, dude?
Well, sometimes, but the image was never there, right? So it was just like people got in, like system errors or user error. Somebody got this thing up before it was supposed to. All these orders come through, and they're like, "Oh no!" And then we got Square Rabbit 1 says, "Here, Johnny, here's $5. Dry your tears with this $5 bill," is what he said. You nailed Hatter's the pawn shop guy. He's telling Greg, I believe it was. Yeah. Welcome to Mad Hatter's Mad Pawn Shop. Thank you, Square Rabbit.
So hold on. Just because now I'm just selfishly, I want to know. So did anybody? I guess people have gotten this Technodrome, right? Like that are in this chat.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, at least the pre-order. Who knows what will happen after if it gets canceled because it was up early and they have to do it when it's official? Probably not. Fuck. Sometimes the NECA Ronin figures have been popping up early, and then people snatch those pre-orders early, and then they get closed again on Amazon. So it's got to be an Amazon issue.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, just currently unavailable. I got it right off your chat.
Paste it into your live stream, your side, so people can have it. I don't know why. I mean, I'm pasting it. It should go to both. I don't know.
I'm gonna paste it right now. I'm just having.
God damn! Why are there people like Firefighter Martinez, who's just an idiot? God.
What happened? Wait, what happened?
He's on yours, so you have to go in there and I can't mute him or ban him because he's on yours.
What is he spamming?
He's just being stupid. It's on
all right, let's relax. Let's not get into politics. Why do we have to get? See, guys, here, let me just say something about politics, okay? Let me just say this. No matter what political spectrum you're on, and I really don't care. Okay, I don't. There's 50% of the country votes for 50%. it divides the room, and it always like it's like it's the best way to like buzzkill any party.
Yeah.
You know, and so usually I let it go because whatever, but like it's never, no matter what your side, I really don't give a fuck about the two presidents. Like that to me, I like to talk about the shit that I talked about when I was a kid. You know what I didn't talk about when I was a kid? I didn't talk about politics. I don't talk about the president. We don't talk about that kind of stuff here. So like, you know, it's just the best way to divide the room. Like, I just care about toys. That's really all I give a shit about. So, you know, I never ask Johnny. I don't hold him down and go, "What are your politics?" And I don't care. So, I'm gonna send this to myself.
Just keep
now
in mind that most people are into all of these videos and channels because they're trying to escape all of that stuff. So saying something really, really stupid is how you get kicked.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to keep enforcing.
Okay, so I'm going to.
So open, please, says Jonathan. Make tiny paper turtles to recreate the scene from the first season.
Yeah, there you go.
With the Technodrome to make them little tiny guys. You could do that.
Oh, Johnny, you can have some fucking fun with that Technodrome, with Technodrome stuff. All right, I am going to paste this. Oh my God, why is the link all long for me? What the fuck?
See, this is why you got to come over here to my channel.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go to Johnny's channel. He's got the whole link. Yeah.
I don't know how to share it with you in a short way. You could probably, you see on the screen right now, you could click this and get a shorter link probably to share to your audience. And if it's on mobile, you'll have that as well.
Are you sending me a private chat?
No.
Oh, got
it. So you've already got the link. So just just go into the app or whatever you're using and get it there. Should be shorter. This is just some kind of like extended thing. Whatever. Hey, everybody.
Were you gonna say something?
Well, maybe you not holding Johnny down is why he's so down today. That's right.
Johnny, what's going on? Because I feel, not to piggyback on what Gotham Stalker's saying, but I feel like, you know, there's something brewing in your head. I think I feel like, you know, are you upset that the Technodrome is going to be a shit show, and that's kind of got you down, like, secretly? What's going on with you?
Yeah. I just
remember, we this is a very honest channel. We're going to talk about honest things. So if you're feeling a certain way, okay, you got me and 300 and plus people that want to know what's going on, what's bothering Johnny Nostalgia. That's the new segment, guys. What's bothering Johnny Nostalgia?
That's me.
Damn it, I wish I had that clean. I could use it. Maybe I do. Maybe I can
over it.
Damn it.
Well, we'll record it afterwards. You know me. I love a good jam. Johnny can make the laser beams that shoots out the Technodrome. That would be cool. That would be cool.
Oh,
I could do that. Nerd Amazing. Thank you so much for being here in the live chat and on my channel.
Yes. Thank you for supporting my guy, Johnny.
I'll need to know all the things. The challenge is with the Technodrome is that it's also Playmate's Technodrome, not, although it's one of the more show accurate things from the outside. It wasn't until later seasons where they made things in the show so that they would make toys out of them, or vice versa.
Johnny, I think you can make a killing if this Technodrome sells well and it's not like something that only fucking 100 people get.
Yeah.
I think you can make a killing with some cool Technodrome shit.
But that means I have to buy one.
Okay, aren't you going to buy one?
I don't know. I'm Johnny New Toys. I wasn't going to get one. But if people want stuff for it, then I will have to buy one so that I can make stuff for it. Although Jay from Geek Dad Life, he might buy one so he can open it. I feel like he probably has one in box or something.
He probably has the original.
I'm sure.
I'm fucking sure. Rich kid.
One from his childhood, probably.
Guys, do you know? So when Ace was here, he gave me a bunch of packages that he's like, hey, can you help me and just send these out to some people? and one of them was for Jay GDL, and as like a joke, I sent it. I'm on a chat with Jay and Johnny, and I go, hey, I took a picture, like I got your address, and Johnny laughed. But Jay, you could tell that he was like, how did you get my address? As if I'm going to fucking, as if I'm going to do something with his fucking precious address. Okay. That's how you know you're dealing with like a rich kid, is that he gets all nervous when you are encroaching on his space. Jay from GDL, I don't give a fuck about your address. First of all, I'm in California. All right. Like your riches are fine. All right. Nobody, first of all, Johnny probably knows where you live anyway. So let's all relax. You don't have to get all bent out of shape just because I have your address. I did you a favor because I sent that thing out lickety split. I actually paid more to get it sent to him and to direct his address and not his P.O. box. But did you see his energy? He had like that energy, like, my address. It's like, just fucking relax, Jay. That's all I got to say.
You really figured out a lot of emotions from a text message, and that's impressive.
I never, John, you know me, I never fly off the handle with just the littlest bit of information. You know what I mean? I make sure to get the whole story.
Yeah. After I do this one, you got to go back into the chat and read another Starman one who seems to be in love with you.
Yeah. Well, first of all, didn't he give you $1,000 last time? So just relax.
I mean, if he did, I've forgotten it based on today's.
Yeah, Starman, actions. I'm willing to bet that even with these incremental super chats, it doesn't even add to the $70 that you gave Johnny last time. And look at him getting all bent out of shape. But continue.
Yeah, look, please. I'm getting heated.
Yeah, I know you are.
So let me be heated. Scott V007 with the $5. Thank you. Again, showing people that 1 penny makes a difference. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
It does. $5 even, not $4.99. What is this? Amateur hour? He says, anyone with the OG April bashed foot 2-pack. Oh, anyone see on Amazon for $80. I nabbed one and got to say the old April body with the new head is my definitive NECA April. That's very interesting.
Oh, okay. Old April body, new head. Oh, okay.
I mean, I've seen that combo a couple times, but the difference being the collar and then the overall like chest portion of that body was redesigned for the new one compared to the old one.
Yeah. I put that together on my channel.
Yeah.
It was okay. I didn't love it though.
Interesting. I will say after owning her, I wish they would have just redone the arms.
Yeah.
The elbows, the weird double joint elbow things.
Yeah. I am Starman with the $4.99 that you just poo-pooed. You were like all bent out to you, like
$5 even, or don't do it.
Yeah. But I say thank you to I am Starman, who said, what are your favorite stand-up comedians? Wow, I got a lot. Let me say, let me name some people. Okay, so I like the classics. I like George Carlin. I was a giant Eddie Murphy fan when I was like a kid. Like Eddie Murphy Raw was like, I watched that way too young. I was obsessed with like Eddie Murphy when he talks about the piece of shit that comes up in the toilet. I was a big fan of him. Just trying to think. I never liked Seinfeld. I always thought his fucking stand-up sucked ass. I know you didn't ask who I didn't like. I will admit, okay, when Dane Cook first came out, I did like Dane Cook. Okay. Then it kind of got wonky, but I did find him genuinely funny when he first started. Now there's probably more guys I'm missing. I like the Legion of Skanks a lot. I think those guys are real funny. So that's like Big J Okerson and Louis Gomez. And I like Shane Gillis a lot. And I like Ari Shaffir. And I like Mark Norman. I watch a lot of stand-up. I'm big into stand-up. Who the fuck am I missing? There's like some stand-up. Listen to all those guys. Actually, if you like this, if you are here, you might like Legion of Skanks because they're pretty unfiltered and they're real funny and they get real good comedians, like real famous comedians from like SNL and shit like that on their podcast. Theo Vaughn is okay, and that's it. Johnny, go.
Well, I do enjoy stand-up, but the only people that are coming to my mind right now, because I'm not like real big into watching stuff, is Gareth Reynolds and Pete Holmes. And those are both coming to mind because Gareth Reynolds was on Pete Holmes' podcast. And that was probably one of the funniest episodes of You Made It Weird, the podcast. I laughed so hard. But Gareth Reynolds is one of the duo of, I mean, he does stand up, he tours, but he was one of those, both of those are comedians that spent a lot of time doing improv originally.
Right.
And Gareth Reynolds is one half of the Dollop podcast, which is
the Dollop podcast.
Dollop.
I've heard of that.
Well, I've told you to listen to it.
Yes.
It's an American history podcast, unless they go on tour. It's an American history. Yeah, basically. It's an American history podcast. And then you got the two guys. One's a writer. The other one's a comedian. They're both comedians, technically. But the guy will tell the story to the other guy. Dave Anthony will tell it to Gareth Reynolds. Gareth Reynolds doesn't know what the topic's going to be about. And you just learn the real history of people in our country or businesses in our country.
Yeah.
The Steven Seagal was like a 3 or 4 part episode. It is wild.
I gotta watch it. Okay, so those are some, but that's not stand up. You're saying, right?
Well, it is also stand up. Yes, the podcast is not, but those are stand up. He's a stand up comedian. Both of them are, and I enjoy them.
Right. Hey, Johnny, this guy's spamming. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Pride live chat, please. And he keeps spamming it. And he's on your thing. So maybe you want to fucking like family, like Full House, cut it out. You know what I mean? Because he's starting to just, I don't even know what you're talking about. It's the necklines and the Olin title together for me. Oh, Firefighter Martinez with the $10 super chat. I do apologize, Jonathan, for the joke. Didn't mean to trigger you. Love watching you both keep putting up with all the awesome, putting up all the awesome content. There you go, man. There you go, Johnny. You gotta give people a chance. You gotta give peace a chance. Okay, Firefighter Martinez fighting. He came here on his break from fighting fire.
Look, this is the controversy of firefighters. They started just like back in the 1800s. They started the fires themselves. He started the fire and then put it out with the $10 super chat to you.
No. Oh, so you're saying he started a fire in the chat just to put it out? I kind of like that. Frank Schuller, I think people are finding him a target right now. Yukai, Mr. Grid, please. Yeah, I think Johnny Van the Muse is being a look at me asshole. Look at me, I'm talking. Norm Macdonald, great. You know what? Let me just go through these because I think some people suggested stuff that I forgot. Norm Macdonald was a genius stand-up. Robin Williams, I'm going to be very honest. I never liked his stand-up. He did more of like I don't know, John, if you ever saw Robin Williams stand-up. It was more like a theater show.
Yeah,
it was more like he did characters. I thought that was never my bag. I love Robin Williams as an actor, but that was never like his stand-up. I watched it. I watched the special that he did with the suspenders, and I was kind of like, I just don't get it. Andrew Schultz is okay. I think he's all right. Dice Man, contrary to popular belief, I'm not a giant Andrew Dice Clay fan, even though I obviously sound like him. Eddie Sinestro's, I gotta look him up. McDonald Chappelle. Oh, I love Chappelle. You know what? I feel like I love old Chappelle. I think new Chappelle is just so philosophical that like I just don't get it. Like I don't watch stand-up comedy to like learn a giant lesson about life. And like old Dave Chappelle used to just be like, here's jokes. Now it's just like, hey man, the world. It's like, okay, man, like I get it. The world sucks. You're also a fucking billionaire, so relax.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like somebody being super rich trying to relate.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Mitch Hedberg, of course, RIP is fucking great. And then Pete Holmes is also really good. Really good. I want to see Hatter on Kill Tony. John, do you watch Kill Tony at all?
I don't know what that is.
Huh?
I don't know Kill Tony. No.
So sorry, there was a delay. Kill Tony is basically John, you and I should do Kill Tony. So Kill Tony, I don't know if we could get on. Kill Tony is basically they go around the world or around the nation. I think they're based in Austin, but they give you, if you're an amateur, they give you a 1-minute stand-up set. So if you write like a tight 1 minute, you go up there, and then afterwards they will either praise you or brutalize you on stage, basically. So, but It's very fun, but it takes some balls. But it's a good show. Anyway, I'll stop talking about stand-up comics if people are not interested. But and I think you have a super chat there.
Me?
Yes.
I've forgotten what it's like. No, I don't see one.
Oh no, sorry, it's mine.
Son of a bitch.
Fun fact: the term Karens was created by Did Dane Cook create the term Karen?
Well, a lot of his jokes were stolen, so maybe not.
Oh my God, were they really stolen? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that his jokes are stolen? Dude, I would love to steal jokes. I wonder how you can get into that, because then I don't have to write my own jokes.
Exactly.
Which is hard. It's real hard.
You watch enough of them, you can just like pull out your favorites. Oh, the audience laughed real hard at that one. I'm gonna use it. It's easy.
Yeah. I might, you know what, guys? I might get into stand-up, but just specifically and exclusively steal jokes. That might be a good
yeah, and you can just like lean into it and just be like the joke thief, and you come out in like stripes and a mask.
I like that. Yes, like the Hamburglar.
Yeah, you're like obviously I stole these jokes. I'm the joke thief.
Yeah, if I lean into it, it's not as bad.
Exactly.
Dude, John is he's a genius sometimes, man. I think that might be my shtick. That might be my shtick.
Okay, well, if you don't like, if you another reason to not like Dane Cook, I don't know. He's like what 50, and his girlfriend's like 20 or something. I don't know. There's like something really weird and I think it's worse than that. Like based on when they when they started dating, there's photos of them being together, messaging, and all that stuff before she was legal. Anywho, Dane Cook and himself. We got I am Starman. I like tight 1 minutes. He came in to my chat to pay $10 to be my kind of humor. Okay, I love a good tight 1 minute.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
The comedian thing, we could go on forever and ever and ever. So
yeah, we don't want to do that.
I'm done. I'm done.
I guess Johnny moved along.
Playmates.
He wants to move along to Playmates. Fun's over, guys.
Yeah, let's start talking about this for once. I didn't know that this thing ever existed, by the way. The Scout vehicle. It's like a mini version. Totally unaware of this.
I feel like I've seen this before.
It's definitely smaller. And just holds like 1 guy in it or 2 guys. I don't know. This is interesting. Ooh, that's very gritty. It's got blood all over it. Very custom on the paintwork there. Interesting. Anybody have one of these?
I have not seen that before. But is it just a Technodrome just repainted up?
It's smaller.
Oh, it's smaller. Okay.
I mean, it looks to be smaller anyway.
Vex and Toy said he had one.
Nice. Yeah, it definitely looks smaller when you compare it to these 2 images. Man, you ever think about some of the weapons on the vehicles and things, and if they actually were to be functional and hit the turtles? It's pretty gruesome. Ooh,
yeah, I often think about how much space there is under New York City that a giant moving building can just roam around freely. That's a lot of. I mean, that's tons. I also think about that. You know, the Technodrome could never invade Florida, because Florida is right over the water. So there is no underground. But in New York, I guess there's just plenty of underground.
And parts of Florida are below sea level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're safe in Florida from the Technodrome. Unless you're telling me the Technodrome has sea capabilities, which I'd call you a fucking liar.
So try me, you jerks. I get it, man. Oh, I am Starman, back at it. Unlike that loose 1 minute under that bridge. That's right. And I apologize if I had a bumps. You got to blame Mad Hatter for those. Thank you for the $5. See, now we're friends again. I knew you liked me.
Yeah. Just again, always remember I am the Starman. Told him from the beginning we'll just split him. But anyway, the Technodrome. Johnny, if you lived in does the Technodrome work like the Death Star, where basically like there's a bunch of like civilians, like manual labor workers in the Technodrome. Like the bottom floor is just like the guys that clean and work the engine, or is it just completely filled with villains, or is it just robots? You know what? It's probably robots that do all that shit. I
A
would
lot of foot soldiers, I would think, but I do like the idea of like those SNL skits where it was Matt the technician, and you got to see all the just random people working inside of the
Yeah, I like that. What the Adam
Star Killer
Driver
base or
skit.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about this, wasn't the Technodrome underwater for a whole season? Oh wait, you know what? Controversial. Yeah, I remember that, Justin. Yeah, that's I just sometimes I forget, but yeah, it's not that I didn't know something like that. I just forgot
Ozer.
that. And then you know. Did you think that did it?
I think you convinced everybody.
Yeah.
Especially when we talk about you convincing them.
Yeah. John, I'll tell you, can I just real quick say selfishly on the Technodrome front what I would want?
Say it.
From a Technodrome
I want to hear it.
I'm not saying that this has to be made. There's no pressure, but I feel like I would like a little bit of battle damage. I feel like I would like a crack in the eye, like somebody fucking fucked up the eye. And I feel, and this is just off the cuff, that maybe like tire treads, like in the back, like behind or in front of the Technodrome, like it just had moved or something, just to create like a element of movement or something. And that's in addition to all the cannon shit that you do so well, like you did with the NECA van, like, you know, cannons are shooting and all that. I'm not saying no pressure. You are the artist who will make whatever you want. But I'm saying if I had my Technodrome fantasies, that's what they would include.
Hey, those are cool. I will play this live later and try to listen to everything you just said. I will not zone out. Somebody in the chat let me know what was the timestamp.
So mean.
God, there you go.
And he's the nice guy. Johnny's supposed to be. Johnny's the nice guy. That's what people understand. Johnny's supposed to be quote unquote the nice guy of our equation.
Yeah, but our friendship was built around this kind of back and forth. But once we kind of cleared the smoke and said, no, actually we're friends and these raps are all jokes, you get offended when I make these mean jokes, and you're like,
no, I don't get offended.
Okay. Sorry,
guys,
I thought we were friends.
Guys, if you can please timestamp when I got offended by Johnny and like really got offended, and so we can send it to him, because that timestamp doesn't exist, because it's impossible to fucking offend me.
Yeah, right. Anyway, folks, we got the link, the hot links. Okay, if you like stuff, and I know most of you do, there's free stuff if you guys are like that, you weirdos. But there's some fun things over here. Look, this is a do-it-yourself kit because I just knew I had to get it out there. But there's a couple things going on. You can if you like pay whatever you want, at minimum $1, but you can pay whatever you want. You get this whole sheet and includes all these screens to fit that monitor from Chrome Dome. But then you get the VHS in a couple different sizes just to try to keep it a little easier for you depending on what printer you're using. But the instructions down here and the paper type and all that stuff is there. International file type in the A4 size. But all this stuff, this is the newest thing on the shop. But again, it's just like a DIY. The screens are easy to just cut them out. The VHS for your Pizza Club turtles, you'll have to cut and fold and glue. But it's not that hard. If you got a Super 7 van, there's 3 designs here for the windows that I have for that. 2, I think, designs for the Underground Arsenal, and 3 designs, or 4 technically, for the NECA van. So those are like kind of the hotter items, the effects that we're talking about. Everybody's talking about with the Technodrome. So these are the things I have for the Turtle van. And I imagine if you have this set, some of these blast effects will work, because they're there's 2 different sizes. And honestly, the smoke works on a lot of different stuff, not just the NECA vans. Any van you have, you could use some of these pieces. But yeah, there's all kinds of goodies to just spice it up and have a little fun, especially if you're a photographer. Just takes advantage of a lot of the things on the inside of the van. And the apartment inserts. So we still have some available of this. It works on both levels, so you can do the top level or the bottom level. All pieces are included to do that for the NECA street scene. Or you can be like Controversial Toys and just use it without the NECA street scene. So you could get some foam board, prop it up or glue it, however you want to do it. It still works. I've seen a couple pictures of people building their own little like walls and stuff to glue these things to. But yeah, a lot of fun stuff. Great way to support me since you all don't like doing super chats. Am I going to get customers if I burn the audience?
Yeah. That's a good way.
Is that how that works?
Hack your own audience. That's a good. Speaking of when you just bitched like a fucking mule about a super chat, a nice fat super chat just came in for you, by the way, Johnny. So go ahead and take it.
God, he's starting fires again.
Yeah, there you go.
You guys have a great friendly rivalry. Ooh, see that? It's like you reading Jay's text. I understand what, oh, you guys have a great friendly rivalry. Ooh, he's doing this kind of, oh.
Yeah, it's totally sarcastic. That's why Firefighter Martinez, your super chats, I mean, while they're nice for Johnny, they're falling on deaf ears. So you gotta, you know who you gotta come back to. You gotta come back to your buddy Hatter, who also contributes 50% of his paycheck to firefighters. Okay, so
no, you cannot count Vintage Playmates Firefighter Ninja Turtles as that.
Says who?
Me and the world. Anyway, yeah. Firefighter Martinez, thank you. I appreciate you. And $10 is a lot, and you rounded up like a boss, and didn't do $9.99 like a little baby.
Yes. Yeah.
Like James. Oops. Oops. James E, capital E. That's interesting. With the $4.99, Johnny, do you make custom kids VHS sets? What does that mean?
Do you make custom kids like I don't know, like VHS sets, which you do? Is that what he's talking about?
I just showed that off, but I think he said that after I showed it off.
Maybe he jumped in after you showed it off. No,
I don't know. James, hit us up in the chat to fill in a little bit more what you mean, because I'm not really. I apologize, but that's the Kids Club VHS from Burger King. That's these little guys, so you can put them on your NECA VHS.
Right. He does make those because I have some. So are you denying that I have some? I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense. John, we got a few of these. Some people were thinking that I look bored. Like Super Mario Brothers says, Hatter looks bored. And I love how Hatter looks when Johnny's plugging his side.
That's the story of my life. I think even last stream I said, yeah, I know. Or no, it was with Jay. I know when I'm talking too long because the person next to me just looks like, they start getting on their phone or doing something.
Guys,
or Jay's real bad because I'll talk about something and then I can see he's like looking at his monitor, and then he goes, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, you do that constantly. But here's what I'm gonna do next time. When Johnny starts talking about his Kofi store, which I support and have supported. Okay. First of all, guys, I'm not gonna be fake. I have all this stuff. I have pretty much 80% of the stuff Johnny sells. So it's like, what am I gonna gain? But here's what I'll do next time. Okay. If we want to be all fake, I will do this face. And then what I'll do is I'll open up 20 YouTube videos and throttle my internet so that my face just stays like that for a good 10 minutes while Johnny's going over his stuff. And then, that's fine. We're not going to be fake here. I'm not going to pretend that's like Johnny pretending that Flipboard is interesting. He knows about Flipboard. He's heard 2 months of Flipboard. So, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, Johnny, tell me about this. We've been there. I bought it all. I understand Johnny has to plug, so this what I'm saying is this podcast is too real. Okay. It's too real. Hey, wake up over there. It's too real By the way, buy Flipboard. There's a backer kit is still up. Oh, speaking of Flipboard, I do have to say that Johnny and I did a little collaborate and listen on a really nice piece of Flipboard art, which we're going to show soon. And I think it's going to blow people away. I'm not being sarcastic. This is not a bit. I laid down some tracks, and then Johnny came in and he laid down his tracks and Voltron that shit. It's going to be fucking hot. Look for that coming up soon.
I cannot wait.
Oh man, it's gonna be fucking great.
All right. So we got Johnny, you have badass stuff for sale on your site. Do some Mirage backgrounds. Shout out from the TMT Mundelein boys. So here's the interesting thing. Mirage stuff. So technically I have some Mirage things, but it's just the windows right now. But we will get there, folks. We will get to the point where, so I did this, which is like a Last Ronin style. And then we got this Mirage black and white style. And is it on here? Yeah. This Mirage color style. And these are maybe some of my favorites right now because the blacked out, like the windows kind of with the lights off, look really good when they're put up in. And then this one, if anybody is, there's a couple people have painted their street scenes to be black and white. And these have become my favorite windows, hands down. They look so good in a black and white street scene. So it's tough because you'd have to like completely repaint yours. But these, I was like, oh, they're just black and white. It's going to be kind of simple. But that's kind of the idea, right? But when they're plugged in, the black shadow here in these windows, it just looks so freaking good. Anyway, there's some stuff. I definitely would like to get to the point where I have some. There we go. We have some big things. I know people are all asking me about the section that goes above the street scene and do those things in different styles, and we'll get there because based on that size, it makes things really challenging. But we'll get there. That cat's poor tail.
Look at this, Johnny. I cut my cat's tail right off.
Well, the lucky cat's tail.
Okay. Are there any? There's some toy news to discuss as well. But do you have? I know you said you had a few things that you opened up. Was there any stuff you wanted to jump to?
Hold on. Sorry, Johnny. I meant the VHS sleeves you make for the Pizza Club Turtles. Are you able to make any movie cover? So previously on my website, I did have like a bunch of VHS things available, and they were like digital downloads, do it yourself kind of stuff. Maybe I should rework them and put them back up. I had the options where you could pay me to assemble them and ship them, but I just really got tired of doing that because it is kind of tedious. If it's just you doing it yourself one time, it's not a big deal. But when I have to do it multiple times for multiple people, cutting these things out and gluing them and stuff, it just gets, it's too much. But I've had a bunch of those available. I had random movies. There's like a whole collection of VHS that I've done. So yeah, maybe I'll put those things back up. But thank you for following up. And Bad Boy Toy Club says, speaking of Kofi, does the apartment insert work with the cartoon TMNT? Yeah, they're all exactly the same. So the street scenes are identical. It doesn't matter which one you get. The only thing that changed for the cartoon one, aside from the color, is that they had the extra stuff to mount on the top. So yeah, it'll work with any of them. Well, so what was your question about? Did I have things that I opened or something?
You said I'm saying that there's some toy news we can talk about. Okay. But I don't know whether you already were anticipating talking about that. So I don't know if you have a link for it. But there is
a video,
some stuff. No, like
oh, okay, something else.
Like,
I'm just making sure.
yeah,
man.
something. Hey, you want to fucking calm down, John? What the fuck,
No.
man? Okay, you're from Raleigh. All right, you got everybody's calm over there. There is that Mafex Rogue that everybody's going crazy over, and Johnny, I know you are a Mafex guy.
Oh yeah.
We should bring that up and discuss because you already had it on Ami right here, and I think that did they raise their prices? These Mafex boys.
I think they did.
I think they raised their prices.
Yeah, $74 on this site anyway, and that's probably because at least with the Marvel stuff, I think it's because it's newer and it's just gone up with inflation kind of thing. Where the other things were re-released, so they were just trying to like hold on to those prices, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I think with her, I think they know that they can get some moolah and some cha-ching out of people because Rogue is fucking. Rogue is always a hot figure, but
Yeah.
she's real hot right now.
Oh yeah.
She's scorching. Did you get your Mondo Rogue in yet?
No. It's just I got the shipping label like a week or two ago, and it's just hanging out. Nothing, no information is available on that shipment. Which sucks.
Yeah.
We are recommending Ami, by the way. Shipping's going to be cheaper. You usually get like a couple options to choose from whenever, and you don't pay to pre-order. You just lock your spot in, and then when it becomes available to ship, they're like, "Hey, it's ready. Choose your shipping option." There's like 7 options to choose from, DHS stuff or DHL, and then that's when you pay. But just to try to compare prices on recent stuff. So this is a re-release. She is $58. So this is why you want to use these websites like Ami. Some people use Hobby Link
Hobby
Japan.
Link. There's Hobby Genki is another one.
Yeah.
Ami usually has the best prices, ironically.
Yeah, and it's you'll probably get the stuff faster than ordering it through like Big Bad Toy Store or something as well. There was a new Phoenix figure that they announced. I'm trying to see
a new one, not the green one.
The green one, yeah, but the Mayfex. It's a pre-order on that one, but I was just trying to see since it's new to kind of compare the pricing. Ugh, this is this one. So $61. So it is a little bit cheaper than Rogue still, which is crazy because I don't know if she comes with effects or anything. I don't see anything listed here. But I like the fact that she's got hairstyle options.
Yeah, the Rogue doesn't have. The Rogue's got one hairstyle.
Yeah, very frustrating to see that. This includes 3 heads and an interchangeable belt. And they all come with a stand, which is the best. Oh, man, why? Why? Did they not? I mean, the fact that she's got a leather jacket, like a soft goods thing, which, I mean, will probably go bad over time. Let's face it, even Hot Toys falls apart over time.
Well, that's what they did with the Gambit. Is he had like a soft goods?
Yes, and it's really, really. I love it, but I do wonder if it'll start peeling and flaking over time.
I like all her heads except that kind of weird, smiling, weird head that I don't know what it's doing.
Yes, this one here in the middle.
Yeah, that one in the middle. I'm like, what is?
I think the angle of that shot. I've seen other angles. That looks good.
Yeah,
but I think it's just something about that angle, maybe. But the smile's weird. I'd rather have a teethy smile, a toothy smile.
Yeah, or like a wink or something.
But yeah, she's clearly in flight the entire time. That's the downside. Is like, how did you not have at least one head sculpt that goes down, relaxed?
Yeah.
You know, she's always blown in the wind or flying or something, which is very unfortunate. I mean, you'll get more poses out of her probably because it doesn't go down her back. But this is where we need those third-party sculptors to come in and start offering some really cool options for this.
Yeah, I can see people doing like third-party heads for her, big time. Somebody had mentioned Ami is great. Just make sure not to cancel. Oh yeah, be very careful. Okay, if you have Ami and you want to cancel, it's like the fucking mafia. I had like a Spider Noir that I was like, I pre-ordered and I was like, you know what? I feel like I don't want to do this one now. And they're like, okay, well, if you cancel, we just might ban you. That's basically what they said. It was like, I was like, what? Really? Like, you know, in no uncertain terms. So, like, I don't know. Ami should fucking relax with their mafioso type rules. But yeah, just understand that like it's not like Big Bad Toy Store and some other places where you could pre-order, freely cancel. These guys like take it real personally, apparently, if you fucking try to cancel. So yeah.
Yeah, I got that. I pre-ordered something. It came up, and I was like, oh, you know, I don't want it anymore. Now that I have to pay for it, I'm just not into it. So I used the option to cancel, and it said, well, we need to review it. It's like, well, I haven't even paid for this thing. They denied my cancel.
Oh.
I lost you for a second. You hate when I
heard
talk.
they denied
My
your
cancel of a thing that I didn't pay for yet. And I was like, okay, well then I just won't pay for it. And then I got another email. It said, hey, it's ready. I didn't pay for it. And then a few days later, it said the order was canceled because you didn't pay for it. And I was like, okay, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. They didn't ban you though?
No.
If you
But
do
that's
that
just
enough, they
one
will.
time, I'm sure. But there's Entertainment Earth will do that too.
They will? They'll
Yeah, there's
ban
like
you?
a whole thing with them too. If you cancel too many times, that there's like a big to do about it, as they say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is she's gonna be real popular. So I would, if you wanted her at all, I would jump on this figure. BBTS is selling her for way too much money, man. Like,
$105. Yeah.
yeah, like, and you got to put some money down. I would not buy it. I would buy it. These sites are reliable. But again, just know the whole thing about canceling. This one, it was a long time coming. People were like asking for Rogue in the Mafex style for a really fucking long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think so. Once she's done, you got who do you have core left? I'm talking about like core team. You got Beast.
Yeah.
Um,
You could say Angel, depending on what phase of X-Men you're trying to do.
yeah, I guess there's
Because it's comics, and I don't know, like, well, I guess it's Jim Lee. So who's his main team?
well, in the well, so you
Jubilee.
had the blue team and the gold team, and
But like
this,
those the infamous art piece where they're all just kind of standing, hanging out, and
yeah,
X-97 kind of did like an homage to it. There's Jubilee is part of that, which would be
oh yeah,
great.
Jubilee
With a
is
soft goods jacket. Ugh.
yeah, that would be fucking cool. That's got to be on deck. Um,
Was
Colossus,
Iceman part of that? Colossus. Oh,
yeah.
God. Yeah.
Iceman, I think Iceman will be a real easy one.
Yeah, I think so. Just give him a lot of effects.
Yeah, Colossus is where it's gonna be. I want Mafex to start making like, I know they made a Bane, but like really big figures, like you know, like guys that are like kind of towering. Like that's my fear, is that they don't make their big guys big enough. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how this guy shakes out when I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get this Bane. I'll see how he scales, but my fear is he might not be big enough.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they'll make one where he's extra juiced up.
Oh man, that would be fucking great. I doubt it though. They seem, Mafex is real like I don't know, I feel like they're like very spotty, like with their schedule. Like they kind of they feel to me like they're run like Storm Collectibles, where like they just all of a sudden will just put out something, no rhyme or reason, and then they'll go radio silent, and then like something else will come out, you know?
Yeah. I do think that they have the best Homelander compared to the NECA one. So I imagine this thing is probably going to be pretty good in person. Also, I think the best back end of any figure that they've released goes to
Heyo.
her.
Do you have her?
No. But it looks great. That is a really good head sculpt. Especially if you're doing the Hush Batman line. That's like a no-brainer.
Wait. John, go back to Poison Ivy real quick. So like if they took that hair and made that Rogue, I would be fine with it. Like because she has like I think two different, or does she have like one, but like this is just not as flowing in the wind. It's more like, you know what I mean? It's more like I think she might have two.
It does look like two.
like 2 things of hair. I mean, I would if they just took this and repainted it road colors. I mean, it's curly enough. I think I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. It's weird because like Storm's hair options, they're all down, which really makes her a problem. But she doesn't have a wind blowing hair. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
this woman controls the winds. Her
I
hair's gonna
know.
blow.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Whatever, man.
That's
I've
a
been
bummer of a decision.
really been debating to get this.
That's
By the way,
nice. That's nice.
yeah, you get the kind of two
Classic
in one with the
dude.
shields. It's not that great of a face sculpt, but I mean, I would probably have him with the maybe have him with the helmet. I don't know. I do like my Chris Evans Captain America without the helmet, so I'd probably just go with like a third party, like a Manipple brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably just go that route. I think that would be
You know, I want to get all of the 4 Supermanses. I have Steel. I have who do I have? The Cyborg. No, yeah, I have the Cyborg one, but they have the other 2 that's like kind of like a Superboy, and then they have the fucking alien look. So I have him, but I don't have him. The Eradicator. So I need Eradicator, and I need the Superboy one because I wanted to get like the 4 post death of Supermanses.
Yeah, those are classics. That was like a very impactful video game on the Super Nintendo for me. That was like, wait, the death of Superman? Who are all these guys? That's
Yeah,
how I
yeah.
learned, and it was just like, whoa.
What is that ass that's up on that page you're on right now? What is that? What the fuck?
I mean,
Oh
it's
my
Japan,
God.
man. They always have the weirdest. His butt only alien. Okay.
So weird.
So how about this? How about here's another song for you. You tell me if you know this one. I don't think I did this last time we played this game. But you guess this movie. Okay, there's a hint.
All right, go.
Dun 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 dun. Come on, you got to know that. Yeah, we already got it in the chat. Don't cheat and look. Dun 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 dun
The
dun.
RoboCop?
Yes.
Okay. It takes me
Whoa.
some time.
I guess so.
At first, I thought it was like Big Trouble in Little China or something.
No, that would be a good one. Maybe next time.
China.
Great movie. Loved that movie as a kid. Always knew that thing was coming out of the back of the truck, the little flap, and it scared me every single time. I knew it was coming.
Yeah. Big Trouble.
This also looks really good. Talk about Mayfax doing a Colossus so that I assume they could get the arm to look like this. The Colossus arms. But they want it to be comic accurate, and they do that like metallic paint a lot. So it makes me wonder if they would try to find some weird way to give him a comic look with paint.
My fear is he won't be big.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't love the Thor in this line because they say he's too small. I don't know enough about Thor to know if that is comic accurate because it's a comic book Thor. It's not supposed to be like, it's not supposed to be like, like this is an old school comic Thor, but a lot of people were giving this shit because apparently he's like almost the same size as Captain America and Iron Man. But again, I couldn't tell you without being a poser if old school Thor was that large because it's like Venom. It's like Venom started out almost the size of Peter Parker, and then just as the years went by, became like the Hulk.
Right.
In his proportion.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, this guy's only $48.90.
Yeah, Ami's got good prices sometimes, man.
Wow. And he comes with
all those fucking effects, man.
So many options.
The Thor that I want right now, I don't know if it's on this site, but have you seen the Yamaguchi Thor?
Let's find out. No,
they don't have it. Revoltech Yamaguchi. They have a Thor. I don't think Ami sells any.
I don't think so either.
Yamaguchi stuff. But I like their Thor. Yeah.
Do you like Beta Ray Bill? Is that something you would go after?
I would do a Beta Ray Bill if I liked it enough. If he was big.
Yeah.
But I like this Thor. I'm not the biggest fan of this costume, but like if you look at all the poses and stuff, like it's Revoltech, so all your poses are like going to be real good, and it has kind of like a stylized, it's like super stylized, small head, big fucking arms, like kind of like faces are not good. FYI, you don't buy this for the faces. Let me just say that, okay? But you can get a new face, but like just some of the stuff that he does with his effects is really toit. It's toit, Johnny.
I love some effects, man. It looks like he's got a pretty good amount too. That was my biggest issue with the Wolverine, the Mafex Wolverine, is like absolutely no effects, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's you really need those things to be effects heavy. Somebody mentioned the cable. Yeah, Revoltech cable. Oh my god, that's got to be, again, the face is not great, but the cable itself is just super cool. And yeah, they make some. Have you done Revoltech stuff on your channel at all?
No. Negative, sir. They all look so bad to me, but I need to at least get one for the sake of reviewing and experiencing, and just being like, okay, for somebody that loves posing stuff, can I look past the wild sculpts to appreciate the poses? Yeah, definitely not.
Well, I mean, those things,
vanilla pose on your shelf.
But those things are only good because of their poses,
right?
Like it's just they don't do standing well. Standing is where they suck.
Yeah.
But if you just have them in crazy poses, then they look crazy fucking good.
I love crazy looking good. What? So I do have a video. What am I supposed to do with this video?
Oh, okay. So Johnny, you look so sad right now. First of all, you got to cheer up, okay? Second of all, so on the last chat, we were talking about ICP. We're talking about the Insane Clown Posse. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned that you were like a giant fan of ICP. No, actually, you said you were like, I think you said that it's stupid or something like that. Because I was like, hey, when I was a kid, I was like a juggalo. Okay. So I thought so when you said that you didn't like ICP, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's that Johnny doesn't like. Maybe Johnny just hasn't heard the right ICP song. Like maybe that's what it is. Maybe he hasn't heard a song that connected to him. You know what I mean? There might be a delay by the way between us. So I thought I would commission an ICP song by, it's not the real ICP, but it's a fake ICP. It's a ICP cover type band.
Oh, I know these guys. It's the ICUP.
ICUP, and the rapper's name is Shaggy Jew Dope. And I thought, I thought that we would just create a song for you, Johnny, that might be more tailored to you and me, that might make you a fan of this band.
Well, I don't really want to watch it now. I'm just kidding. Let's check it out then. Let's find out what's so special about this Mad Hatter Presents. I hope y'all can hear it because it's going to be playing off my computer.
If you can't hear this, it should
be fine. It should be fine because it's not YouTube. It's on my computer. Okay? So I'll probably just get a copyright strike from ICUP. Now, just to confirm, you all can hear that, right? I just want to make sure. If it's not loud enough, I don't want to have to play this thing twice and ruin it for everybody. So somebody just let me know if you heard the little jingle. Where's the chat? Everybody left. That's so weird. We did something. No, what? No, you can't hear it? Just play the video, he said. All right, whatever.
Come one, come all, it's a brand new show. I'm Mad Hatter, that's Johnny No. Nostalgia, my guy, my partner in crime. He'll fuck up your mom like the land before time. Here to talk trash and drop kick the haters. Slice up the cheese in my old cheese grater. Because we're the boys, because we love toys. We got more dough than the pizza at Roy's. Johnny loves science and Dragon Ball lore. Pick up his art at the Kofi store. Pick up a flip or two while you're at it. I love turtles and samurai rabbits, so let's get going. Super chat's flowing. Get this fucking show on the air like Boeing. Sit back, smoke up, drink 'em, let's go. Johnny and the Hatter, time for the show.
Whoa. We lost him. It was so good, it exploded his internet. Holy smokes. Is that just did we just use that all the time now? Oh God, what happened? Do we just do that all the time now to make sure that
by the way, I got kicked out. That thing streamed so hard.
Yeah.
That thing streamed so hard that I got kicked out.
Yeah.
So not only did I not see the video, I like it broke my internet and it kicked me out of the fucking chat.
Listen.
Was anybody able? Was anyone even able to watch that? Because I feel like I worked pretty hard on it.
Everybody saw it, and I agree with Nerd Mazing. That's the show intro.
Oh wow! Okay, so it went over.
So we'll get a copyright strike every time we play a live stream. That was pretty epic. And it's nice to see you do a little bit of work to find images and put some stuff in. Production value was like, yeah, every once in a while, you'll put some production value into your stuff. And it's like, wow, we need more of this.
Well, remember, that was Johnny. That was Johnny. Sorry, that was Shaggy Jew Dope that did that.
So he put the video together.
Yeah, the rapper's name is Shaggy Jew Dope.
Okay, and I thought you put the video together and he made the song.
No, he did everything. It was like a thing where I just paid him and I said, "Hey, can I want Johnny to think that I contribute also to this partnership. So can you just put this together?" And I just paid him like $20 and he did all that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shaggy Jew Dope?
Yeah, Shaggy Jew Dope. By the way, if you guys want it's unlisted, but I can
list it.
I can list it if you guys really want where is it? There you go.
There it is. It's in the chat, folks.
You can have it, guys. That's
yours.
It's yours. Maybe I'll post it for realsies at some point if people like it.
It made me very happy. We should have played at the beginning.
I wish so. So John, now I have to. What happened?
I said we should have played it from the beginning because I would have been enjoying this show together.
I know, but it would have kicked me out. Obviously, it fucking. I couldn't even see your reaction to it, which was the whole point. Because like as soon as it started, I went into a circle and then it just fucking kicked me the fuck out. So yeah.
Wow, that's a powerful song.
Yeah, it's that powerful.
Well, you can always go back and watch the live stream.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Holy smokes. I don't know. Some people said they couldn't hear it. Other people heard it just fine. So I'm not sure what the deal was with that. But you do have the video in the chat. So you can most certainly, at least on Mad Hatter's live stream, which is where everybody is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God. That was pretty powerful.
Now with that song, we'll get thousands of inquiries to join the chat. I don't know.
I couldn't control the volume because the volume was all the way up on that file, like on that media player, and then the volume otherwise would just come out of my speakers, which is not how this would work. So
yeah,
if we
like it. Now that Johnny is now that the surprise is over, maybe what we can do is maybe in the next show we can like make the volume regular and play it and then see what people think or whatever. I don't know.
If I embed the video into the program, I could add a clip. How long does the clip have to be? I'm not sure, but I could add I probably should have done that. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
It can only be
By the way,
720p.
Ghost, I think Gustav is saying that he wants this to be played in every episode. So I think
on the hour, every hour.
Every hour. So because of him, we'll play that the beginning, the middle, and the end, I think.
Hey, look, this was a good time. All because of that video.
Everything before that video. I'm happy. I'm gonna have to take. I'll have to take your word for it that it was a good time because it kicked me the fuck off. Fucking Spectrum Internet. Fuck you.
There's a second Mortal Kombat coming out? Or is it just the old one back in theaters? Do you know? You froze, so I don't know what's up. What's wrong with your internet? And he's going to be like, hey, I lost you, Johnny. He's going to blame it on me. What a jerk. Am I right? Oh, this guy, he's frozen. I hear him chuckling.
He's frozen, a giggle, like, baby. I'm frozen like Elsa.
Oh, whoa.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know why did my internet just crap out so bad? I'm sorry, guys. It's I'm gonna fix it.
I hope you do. And if you go south into a new place of living quarters, then I hope the internet is much better. You know, have you ever been in a situation where like you moved somewhere and then you start signing up to get those services like internet, and it's like, oh yeah, we don't really offer anything in your area? That was West Virginia. There are places of West Virginia I have friends move out to, no cell service when they got into their new house. And then the internet they get would be like DSL. So like really bad. It's like, oh God, I'd be like, I hate living here. Way. Welcome back. Hey, look who's in the chat.
Are you here? I live in the backwoods. Yeah, I know. Yes, I hope to rectify this once I move, which is coming up in probably just a few weeks.
I hope so. It looks like you're ready for it too, based on all the stuff in boxes behind you. That's gonna be a nightmare. So when I move, the day that it happens that I have to move out of this place, I hope it fucking comes sooner than later. I plan to just put some bubble wrap down, put a bunch of toys down, put some bubble wrap like in that same box, just layers of bubble wrap and toys, and just carry that box myself to the destination and not worry about like wrapping everything individually. It's just like, it just needs to go from A to B. Maybe even put it in like a clothes basket, put a blanket in the basket, put a bunch of toys in there. So they're all just kind of nestled in some softness, and then just transport it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you're going to, well, unless, if you moved, would you move local, or would you move, like, would it be in your city, or would you just, do you have dreams of GTFOing out of the whole place?
Out of Raleigh? No, yeah. I love it here. Personally, would love to stay here, but I want a house, or at least I'd love to have a house. God, one day, or at least a 3-bedroom apartment.
Yeah, you need that. Is the housing market like shitty over there? Like here, it sucked. It's impossible. Really?
It was bad, and then 2022 happened and hurt a lot of places. But Raleigh was always on the list of like places that felt it the worst, and we're still dealing with things $100,000 more than they should have been. And because of that, apartments are not even really affordable anymore.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's maybe that's why Jay didn't want me to know his address, because he knows how fucking rich he is living in a house there. Home. Spectrum sucks ass. The new place I'm going to has Verizon. I hope that's better. I hear that Verizon is good, but who the fuck knows? But Spectrum sucks ass. So
well, that's crazy, because I have Spectrum and I'm getting like 500 meg download speeds.
Dude, I'm hardwired in. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's happening.
What's your speed test? Can you run a speed test?
I mean, I watch an obscene amount of porn, so maybe that is, and I'm streaming it as we're talking. Like I always stream porn as we talk.
I forget
so
that
maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
I forget that that's how you function day-to-day life.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I stream every porn, every ethnicity, every scenario of porn I can think of while we're doing our thing, but I didn't think that would have anything. I was like, that can't possibly affect what we're doing.
It's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try it out starting right now. Tentacle anime girl. Oh, I probably shouldn't say out loud what I'm searching. That would be funny if that was true.
$1 million for a 2,000 square foot house in New York. I have a feeling it's more than $1 million.
We got a lot of $1 million houses here, so I would say that New York is way more than that. It's stupid. Shouldn't be that much here.
Yeah, it's dumb. All right, Jonathan. I got a hard out because I got a.
How about a hard in?
Or a hard in? I got to go to work while you get to bathe in the life of luxury, in the lap of luxury over in Raleigh. I'll get it right one day. Man, I really ate it hard on that fucking song. That did not only did I not get to watch your reaction, I got kicked the fuck out. So you know what? To make guys, to make me feel better, don't forget to get a Flipboard, okay? Because obviously, I'm kind of in the dumps. Add a Flipboard, add a flaker, add some stuff in the Flipboard store. Just type in Kickstarter Flipboard pre-order page on the thing right there in the description. I don't know. Okay, I have no idea where anything is, but it's Friday, guys.
I know you have to get out. So do we have like a couple minutes?
Yeah, we got a
because you and I were talking last time, not online, but last time you and I talked, there was really important information that we wanted to basically let the people know, because we keep talking about like, oh, maybe we would do an audio podcast or maybe something that happens with this channel. So if we're able to do this channel,